Hello and welcome to another episode of A Cup of Joe. On this late Tuesday evening, it's 10 o'clock. Um, so where am I at? Nowhere. I'm nowhere. Wanted to get up this morning, I didn't. Uh, been staying up really late, so that's probably a factor in that. But really just came down to being lazy. So here's the deal. I started this because I wanted to encourage people and encourage myself by doing this every day and being held accountable by other people, and then showing that I can do things and that you can as well. And here I am, just kind of not. Um, so what I'm going to do is this: tomorrow, come hell or high water, I'm going to go out. I'm going to walk. I was going to start, eating better, and instead I went to Chick-fil-A and gorged. So I'm not proud of myself on that one. But anyways, that being said, I plan on really getting into doing what I need to do. Like, it's not just this, it's other things as well, where I just like I'm excelling in a lot of things, but I don't feel good. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. What I mean by that is that, like, I can see my stats at work and I'm like, I'm doing really good, numbers wise, but I don't feel it. Like, I still feel like I'm failing. I still feel like I'm, not achieving to the point that I should. And ultimately, I'm just lethargic. Like, I have projects I can do working on it and I'm not doing it. Every time it's like, I was full steam ahead. Then it's just like, I get into this comfortable position. I'm just like, whatever. And I can't do that. Like, I can't jeopardize where I'm at. And, like, I know that, but I have this history of self-destruction where it's like I get comfortable and then I blow everything up, and I don't know. But I don't want to be like that. I really like this job that I have, and I want to excel and I want to get better. Um, so I don't know. I just need to commit. And part of that is also, I got my room done. It's all cleaned up. And I've been feeling really good about that. So it's a matter of continuing with that. Like, I've been actually feeling really good these last couple of days, and I want to keep that going. Like, I know that I'll start feeling better as soon as I start walking, I start losing the weight again, and you know, and it's just I need to really focus and just start getting things together. Start planning for the future, whatever that may be, and that's ultimately where I'm at. I've been hearing from a friend, and I was just texting him, and he's doing good. Like, he took, he's saying, I've been watching your videos, and it's been inspiring him, and that's pretty awesome. I really like that. I like to hear that because that kind of lets me continue what I'm doing. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that encouragement to keep going. So, and other things, it's just a matter of, wanting to, I don't know. So I would love for you guys to be able to hold me accountable too, you know, because I do need that. Because there's times where I feel incredibly lonely. So just being able to have this outlet's kind of nice, I suppose. But yeah, so really the time is now, right? It's starting to get warm outside, much to my dismay. Um, so I need to stop just making excuses and just do it. Like I feel those urges, I need to start listening to them again. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Come tomorrow, my alarm goes off, I'm gonna go. Like I don't have any excuses. So as far as the eating portions, just a matter of just sticking to it. I really need to start, meal planning. This is when I'm gonna have breakfast. Cut out the snacking in between anything with sugar. If I do snack, then you know keep it out of my room. So for the most part, I live in my room. So, I mean, if I'm going to do this, I need to take it serious because I don't want to lose weight again and then bounce back. This is my third time, so I can't. I have to do this. So, today's another birthday. Happy birthday, Gary. So I would sing, but yeah, screw it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carrie. Happy birthday to you. So there you go. Happy birthday. So, anyways, yeah. So just thanks for being there, Carrie, for certain points in my life. I really appreciate it. You come at the most odd times, but I don't know. Anyways, as far as everything else is going, still planning on, I need to get a schedule together. I really do. So that's my other thing. So along with meal planning, as far as what I'll be eating and everything, start getting a schedule put together for streaming. Well, not so streaming. I'm not going to be streaming, but for game, recording gameplay and things like that, because I do want to start moving it through rather than staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning and recording. So and then the other portion of that too is working on my spiritual life on that side as well, because that to me is a big part of it. And I'm not going to go into the details on that. I mean, unless people want to discuss that, and I'm more than happy to discuss that. But it's something I do enjoy talking about. I'm not here to turn people away from their beliefs. It's just I enjoy talking about it. I like to hear different points of views and yeah. But for me, a lot of that just comes down to that I need to start. My old schedule used to be waking up at 5 o'clock. I would read the word for about 2 hours, prayer journal, and then walk, and then for 2 hours, and usually that would take me to about 10:30, 11 o'clock, which would give me about some time for cool down, shower, and then something to eat. So, and then work until 9. So yeah, I mean that's kind of where I need to get back into, because ultimately, when we're doing good, in whatever it is, whatever you believe in, that's also, you can find comfort in that. Like instead of me finding comfort in, say, food or in porn or whatever, I can turn to something else that is healthier. And ultimately, you know, that's what I need to do. And I'm hoping that this can fill in some of the void as well. And realizing that relationships that, wanting and desiring a relationship so much, like, I don't need to have that, like, as much as I desire it, I necessarily don't need it. Maybe right now this is where I'm supposed to be in life, and I need to accept that rather than fight it. I mean, I can better myself. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like, oh, well, woe is me. I can better myself though, right? I can better my position. I can better my standing. I can lose weight. I can get healthier. I can excel at work. Get the professional side down. I'll be turning 40 next year. It's a, while age to me doesn't matter. Like when I'm looking at, when I start to look at myself in the mirror, it's like, yeah, I'm starting to see it, around my eyes, and everything else. And it's just, I don't realistically, like, how much time do I have to save for, retirement? Is there going to be retirement? Like, these are things that, like, all of a sudden I'm starting to think. So it's something I need to start taking seriously, you know. And I think for me, a lot of it's just becoming more responsible. All of a sudden I'm almost 40 and I'm starting to become an adult. So rather than a grown man child, imagine that. So really, yeah, the time is now. Like, I'm not getting any younger. My body's not getting any younger. Um, if I'm going to get healthy, I need to do it. Because if I keep putting it off, there's going to come a point which I'm just not going to be able to, and then I'm just going to be needing a crane to roll me around. So, and I don't want that. If my kid ever decides to have kids himself, I want to be able to enjoy that. Like, I want to be a better father too. Like, I feel like I've been a terrible father. It's always been about me to some extent. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I would do anything for my kid, but at the same time, I could feel him slipping away, and I don't want that. I don't want to be, 10 years from now and have the relationship that I have with my dad and have that estrangement. So, but I also want him to be successful too. You hear that? Take it seriously, kid. But no, I want him to be successful, and I don't want to have to worry about him. If something were to happen to me, I don't want to have to. I want to know that he's gonna be okay. So, yeah. So yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? I think everybody that watches these videos, or is struggling with their self-worth, or struggling where they stand, like, work on yourself, find something that you can do to better yourself. What areas can you work on? And just start picking away. So I've said it before, I don't want to be the hypocrite. It's an inside joke. It's hypocrite, I know, but I don't want to be a hypocrite. I need to practice what I preach. Because if I don't, then what's the point of any of this? There is none. And I think that I don't want to waste people's time. So, all right. Well, that being said, guys, it's getting late. So I wish you all a wonderful evening. Find something that inspires you. you know, if you need encouragement, let me know. You know, we'll work it out together. So, but all right, guys. Well, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the evening. And that's going to wrap it up for this cup of Joe. May all of your stories be glad ones, and may all your roads be smooth and short. Until tomorrow, friends. Bye.